Xiao Tian possesses the strength to defeat opponents in the ninth realm. However, the enemy resorts to seduction with charm. The blonde woman explains that she has a good relationship with Zi Ruoyan's mother. This time, she came to the southern wilderness at her mother's request to take care of and settle her children. Upon arrival, she discovered the plans of the Eastern Flame Empire, the Heavenly Mechanism Pavilion, and the Holy Demon Sect. Due to references in ancient texts about the appearance of the war furnace, it is certain that there exists a Saint Dragon remnant personally crafted by the human emperor. This arouses greed in her heart, leading her to commit such a wrongdoing. Xiao Tian now understands that this Zi Xinlian is actually a close friend of his mother-in-law. He asks, "Why did your mother-in-law and father-in-law entrust you instead of coming themselves?" Zi Xinlian sighs and says, "Shuarian status in the Snow Clan is not high. Moreover, their child has an inborn defect, and the clan's leader ordered not to bring the child back." Xiao Tian is even more puzzled now, curious about what the inborn defect means. The woman continues to explain that due to the incomplete rules of the world in the southern wilderness, one cannot comprehend the Tao of heaven and earth no matter how hard one tries, throughout one's entire life. Xiao Tian finally realizes after listening to her that it's no wonder figures like Zhongling and Lu Yan have such weak foundations. However, he wonders why his wife, Zi Ruoyan, awakened the bloodline of the human emperor. Xiao Tian stops overthinking and looks at the woman in front of him. He says, "Considering that you voluntarily disclosed everything, and clearly recognized your mistakes, indicating remorse, I'll make an exception and give you a chance. You can choose to inflict self-harm now." Zi Xinlian, after hearing Xiao Tian's words, freezes in place. Internally, she complains, "Is he joking like this?" She immediately steps forward and says, "I am willing to stay and serve you well in the future." Xiao Tian shakes his head, expressing his mother-in-law's trust in her. He continues, "However, for your selfish desires, you caused the death of her 2 sons. Now, you have no intention of sparing even her only daughter, Zi Ruoyan, who is now my lawfully wedded wife. Can I spare your life if you want hers?" At this point, Xiao Yuer also speaks up, pointing at the blonde woman and saying, "This person is too scheming, there may be even more malicious intentions. Just now, she deliberately seduced Dad. The purpose behind it is clear to everyone. To stay by your side and exploit her wanton behavior, causing a rift between you and the 2 mothers. It will lead to estrangement between you and the 2 mothers. Claiming that the 2 mothers are angry because of her, and how will you explain when you meet grandmother later?" After hearing Xiao Yuer's analysis, Xiao Tian can't help but take a sharp breath. Pointing at Zi Xinlian, he shouts, "Your inner thoughts are simply terrifying." Saying this, Xiao Tian glares, raising his hand abruptly to deliver a palm strike towards her. Zi Xinlian, incredulous, internally remarks, "This guy is crazy."